Hello everyone and welcome to Chat with Nene Alice. If this is your first time of coming to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like and don't forget to send in your comments. And also don't forget to hit the bell button so that you'll be the first person to know whenever I post anything. We are in the series of What is Empowerment, and we are in the 4th edition of What is Empowerment. In the first edition, we spoke about what empowerment is, and in the second and third edition, we talked about the types of empowerment. Today, we want to talk about barriers to empowerment. So if you have not watched the first, second, and third edition, please go back and, have a look at those, get a recap and then come and let's talk about the barriers of empowerment. We know women have suffered a lot in patriarchal societies. Since time immemorial, we cannot even recall when that started. Women has faced a lot of challenges right from our birth till the time we die, or till the time we say we are done with this. And sometimes it goes beyond, the normal. Women have also fought against society and the domination or discrimination against women at every point in time. And women have given, are being deprived in so many ways by our male counterpart. And this is the reality. So when we talk about barriers to empowerment, we first of all need to have this kind of background information. Our very first barrier to empowerment is finance. And people have used us in so many ways because they think that they have the financial power over us. First and foremost, our problem is having money. How do we get money? Particularly for women who are in deprived communities. Most of the time, we are considered as handicapped, even in handling our own financial resources. People think we don't know how to handle it. People think they should be in charge of our finances. People also think that women cannot even crack deals. Women cannot even convince investors, or women do not have ideas to raise funds. And because of this kind of mindset, women are not given priority at all when it comes to finance. And it's a major barrier which we must try to overcome. The other thing has to do with our ways of thinking, which we normally call our mainstream thinking. Most of the time, people consider women as homemakers and not business women who can go out and tackle the obstacle of carrying out a business on our own and do all that it entails, to have a successful business. Women are bound to remain within the realms of their homes. They are not allowed to be seen. They are not allowed to be heard. And when you want to talk and you raise your voice, they see you as somebody who is so rude or somebody who does not have any form of manners. And then we also have societal pressures that also helps to demotivate us and, dent our self-esteem. And even before starting our path towards achieving our goals, even people that we live in the same household are also trying to dent our self-esteem and also putting pressure on us that demotivates us or that dampen our spirits. The other one has to do conflict between our families and our dreams. Most of the time, if we want to deal with conflicts between our personal lives and our professional lives, how to manage the children, how to manage our family, and get support of the family is a very big challenge. Sometimes as a woman, I want to take a decision, but I will have to consult my husband, I'll have to consult my kids, I have to consult my parents, I have to consult so many other people, and maybe these people are not so much interested in my dreams. They are not interested in things that I want to pursue that will help build my self-esteem. And, you know, that's where the conflict is most of the time, between the family and our dreams. And, you know, I want society to look at me as a very good mother. I want society to look at me as somebody who looks after my home. And at the same time, I have my dreams to pursue as well. The other one has to do with competition. We compete with our male counterparts, and even within the women fold, we have lots of competition. We face stiff competition in making ourselves stand out, or in making ourselves become successful in our dreams, with our aims, and with our aspirations. And so sometimes we'll start a very good work, and then it's just scratched at the middle of nowhere. And then people begin to say, you see, I told you she will not be able to do it. There are many restraining forces that are stopping us to move from one level to the other. Women are still being looked at very suspiciously if we go out late at night. Say, for me, I want to do the things that I like. I want to go and, you know, hang out in the beach, you know, enjoy nature, maybe have a meal outside. And if I sit in the place and I sit alone, somebody will come to say, hey, what are you doing here? It's late and you're a woman and you're still here. But there are men around and nobody is giving them this kind of caution. Women face a major challenge with harsh attitudes of officials and other group of people that we meet. I remember some time back, before you go into certain places, the women will have to cover their heads, particularly in our law courts. In our immigration department, we are told to cover our heads before we can enter those buildings. And sometimes when you go, people will tell you, you are not dressed properly. And I don't know who gives the definition of how to dress properly. So we have those challenges as well. And then there is the issue of emotional instability. Women are taken to be emotional and temperamental in handling situations which may be adverse at times. You see, we sit and we want to have a peaceful conversation, and because you want to project your voice, they say, oh, you're so temperamental, you are so emotional. And it affects us. And sometimes it even silences us. You can imagine, after I have tried, you know, to raise funds for myself, after I have tried to educate myself, somebody just looks at me and say, I am raising my voice, I am being rude, and I want to challenge people. We are considered to be incapable of taking risks and bearing losses. I don't know who have proven if that has been proven before. Because one of the biggest risks that we go through is to get pregnant and give birth to baby, because it's a sure risk that the possibility for you to lose your life is very great, particularly for those of us living in this part of the world. So we can take great risk. And those are the things that are affecting us. Those are our barriers. And let me just go over them again. Finance is a major barrier. Mainstream thinking, patriarchy, conflicts with our families and our dreams, the competition we face amongst ourselves and with our male counterparts, and then people sit and just assume that we are emotionally unstable. There are more barriers, but these are the ones that I think we should talk about today. And thank you for, tuning into this channel and for listening to what I have to say. Please go and digest them and then come back and let's have a conversation on them. Thank you and have a blessed day. If this is your first time tuning in, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to give your comment. Thank you so much.